Hi all, very good evening. So we are in a very wonderful evening after hearing um, the good news from ACCA that the ACCA qualification is going to be a massive structural change. So today we are going to deep dive into the what all are the key changes to the structure. So I'll be starting with just considering this these details which is shared by the ACCA team itself. So ACCA team itself says the exam qualification, the ACCA qualification will be now layered in 4 levels. The first one is foundation level, the second one is knowledge level, third one is expertise level, and the fourth one is strategic professional level. And what is this foundation level? Foundation level is to start the ACCA qualification. There is a pre-requirement, pre-studies is required. A minimum of this much mark is required for each papers and all. If that eligibility criteria is not meeting to start with the ACCA, the students has to go with the foundation level. So this is basically for someone who is in school leavers and all. But the core sections will start from these 3 areas: knowledge, expertise level, and strategic professional level. Knowledge level is it's quite similar to the current first level, which is knowledge level itself, but currently there is 4 papers were in knowledge level. While considering the new level, there are only 3 papers. Number one is K1, which is financial accounting. Number two is K2 management accounting. Number three is K3 business law. That means in the current structure, there was a paper named BT, business and technology paper. That BT is completely removed, and the topics of the BT is included in other parts, not a separate paper. It is included in other areas. The ACCA team said they are going to include a few topics from the core few topics from the BT in the practical modules, which is going to be comes here, essential employability modules. That means BT paper is completely eliminated. The core topics which is required from the BT paper for the future period, which is included in this essential employability modules. So in the first knowledge level, there is only 3 papers: K1, K2, K3. Now, when it is moved to the expertise level, there are 5 papers. It is similar to the current level, which is skills level. We had what in previous it was F5, F6, F7, F8, F9. Now that renaming is coming as E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. E represent the expertise level. So taxation, financial reporting, audit, risk and control, finance and investment, and performance with data analytics. So the core changes for the E5, which is the current PM paper, ACC is introducing a much more data analysis to the PM paper, the current PM paper, which is very much required for our current evolution in the current industry. Now moving on to the strategic professional level, there is the high important or very important changes happen. Previously, we had two mandatory paper. And we have to write 2 optional papers from out of 4 papers. We have to write 2 optional papers out of 5. Now, this 2 mandatory paper is still there. But optional papers, you have to write only 1. When it comes to the strategic professional level, you have to write only 1 optional paper, and it is out of 5 option is given for these students. See, currently there are only 4 options, which all there are. AFM is there, APM is there, AAA is there, ATX is there. Instead of 4, now they are providing 5, and out of 5, a student is only required to write only 1 optional exam. So there is one new paper is introduced, which is SDS, which is data science professional. This will be more connected with to the current data analytics, what you are hearing in the industry. So what are the 5 optional papers? One is audit and assurance, which is currently our AAA paper. Other one is corporate financial professional, which is currently something similar to AFM. And third one is the new one, data science professional. Fourth one is performance and insight professional, which is somewhat similar to the current APM. And taxation and advisory professional is somewhat similar to ATX. So in professional papers, the key change is they are introducing one new optional paper, which is which is data science professional, and out of the 5 optionals you have to write only one. See, all these graphic pictures has been shared by the ACCA in their ACCA portal itself. Now there is a new module is introduced, essential employability modules. This is actually replacing, carefully listen, this is actually replacing the current EPSM module. It is currently, the current EPS module will be replaced by essential employability modules. So when you complete the knowledge module, there is an essential employability module named as responsible business management. And when you complete the expertise level, you have to attend digital tech innovation essential employability module. And similarly, there is, while you completing your final strategic professional, you have to complete ethical sustainable leadership module. Okay. And while you completing each of the level, you will be awarded, like when you complete the foundation, you will get diploma. And when you go to complete the knowledge level, you will get higher diploma. And for the experts level, you will get advanced diploma. And finally, when you qualify this strategic professional, you will be awarded with ACCA qualification. And at this, when you complete the expertise level, there is an optional route for BSc in professional accountancy. And when you are completing the ACCA qualification as an affiliate, there is an optional route for MSc in professional accountancy. Now, what is this experience and employability requirement? Still, the current employment experience requirement, this is similar to the current PER, where we are required to go with mandatory 36 months experience requirement. And also there are certain learning objectives, performance objectives has to be completed. This is still there. We have to complete 36 months. That means 3 years practical experience has to be completed. And also, listen carefully, that performance objectives has to be completed. It is similar to the current PER, practical experience requirement. Now, this is just an infographic representation. Let us deep dive into the topics, and definitely I'll take your queries. Whatever queries is coming in the comment section, I'll be considering that as well. Now let us deep dive into the timeline. What all things going to be happen? See, there are new papers is introduced. This foundation and knowledge level and expertise and strategic professional level, the timeline is here. By November 2025, the first modules, foundation and knowledge level, the first 2 levels, foundation and knowledge exam guidance pack will be available by November 2025. So in that guidance pack, what all things will be included? Exam syllabus will be included. Essential employability module syllabus will be included. Do you remember what is essential employability module? See, for each level, we have to complete an essential employability modules. Previously, it is something similar to our EPSM. Now, for each level, there is an employability module we have to complete. So, regarding that, the first foundation and knowledge levels, the exam syllabus, the essential employability modules and their specimen exams will be available by November 2025. So, right now, no need to bother about what is going to come, what is going to happen in all. Everything there's a timeline is given by the ACCA team itself. Okay, by November 2025, we will get more idea what is the syllabus for foundation and knowledge level. Now, by March 2026, that means early of first quarter of 2026, we will be available with other 2 level, which is expertise and strategic professional level. By March 2026, exam syllabus and their other specimen exam will be available by March 2026. Now, the key date, very, very important date, June 2027. See, currently the ACC exams for the skills level and for the professional level is happening every year, March, June, September and December. Think currently we are at 2027. Let us assume we are at 2027 and the March exam is completed, June exam is completed. We are at this point, okay? From which date? From after June 2027, this from 1st July onwards, new structure will be in act. So the key date is June 2027. This is the final sitting for the current applied skills and strategic professional exam. So the final sitting for the current exam structure will be June 2027. Now I know that definitely most of you guys will have a query, what will happen to mine? At this point, only by 2027, a student think like you are here. So you will be transitioning from old syllabus to the new structure, right? So what will happen? This is the key timeline, or this is the key point we have to think. That what going to happen will be discussed in next slides. Right now, this is the key date you have to think. By June 2027, you have to complete the, if you want to complete the current structure, if you want to complete the ACC in the current structure, you have to complete the entire exams by June 2027. Not only the exam, the current EPSM as well. Now, next by July 2027, the webinars will happen and foundation and knowledge exam will be available. The first two level, foundation and knowledge level exams will be available, which are on demand exam, which is available from the 1st July itself, on the July 2027 itself. And what about this exam strategic expertise and strategic professional level? By September 2027, the exam entry will be open by September 2027. So normally the end for the current structure will be by June 2027. New structure will be in act from 1st July and will be starting our batches and all for the students by 1st July itself, right? And the exam opening will happen by September, will be open by September 2020. Exams sessions, exam booking will be open by July itself. Now let us quickly move to the other important area. This is the key thing. What happens to students who are part away through the ACCA qualification when these changes are made? This is the key thing. Let's think you are in between here, you are here, and what is going to happen? See, there is a transition tool. Made by the ACCA team. Let us go to that transition tool. This is available in ACCA global website, and I'll be sharing the link in our video comments. Select an option to find out. Think you are currently in which point? We are at 2027. Okay, we are in 2027, and by July 2027, from here new structure will happen. So you are transiting from, transiting means you are changing from old to new. So what is going to happen? You have to fill this, select an option. By that date, by this date, are you still a student? Are you thinking of joining ACCA, or are you an affiliate? Okay. Right now we are going to write the exams for September 2025. That means we got September 2025, December. In 2026 we got 4 sitting, and in 2027 also we got 2 more sittings. That means around 7 more exam sitting is available. If you write one paper in each sitting, you can still have time to cover a minimum of 7 papers. So most of the time, the current students will be affiliate by that time. But still there is some students who will be in a student level. So let us consider this. You are a student by July 2027. Okay. Now let us continue to the next page. Which qualification you are taking? Are you going with CAT? No, we are an ACCA student. So we'll click the ACCA qualification. Let's continue. At that time of transition, which all papers you completed? You already completed. Let's say I completed BT, I completed FA, I completed MA, I completed law, I completed tax, I completed FR, I completed AA, I completed PM. All these papers has been completed. FM and all my other strategic level paper is pending. Okay. You can input based on yours. Let's say you completed F level. You just started with SBL. You completed SBL also. What is left? Your in P level, your SBR is left and optional papers is left. On this day, what is going to happen? Have you done EPS? EPSM? If you already done EPSM, then it's halas. No need to do that new modules. So let's continue. So the current change means currently you completed 12 out of 14. Okay. Knowledge level, you are exempted. You are already given credit for the knowledge level, and for the expertise level also you will already given credit. You have to write only 2 papers. The current SBR, which is moved into S1 business and sustainability reporting, you have to write, and also out of 5 you have to select one option. I'll go with the corporate finance operational. And since you already completed EPS, you won't be required to do this essential employability module. Listen carefully. In the initial slide, we explained that there was an essential employability modules. By 2027 July, if you already completed EPSM, no need to go with the new module of this essential employability modules. Okay. You already finished EPSM. That means no need to go with the essential employability modules. Hope it's till now this is clear. So please use this tool. This is available in ACCA website. This is available in the ACCA website. Please utilize this tool and input the papers you are going to be completed by July 2027. Put in a streamline. Let's work this once again. If at all you are an affiliate, by June 2027, if you are affiliate, just click this affiliate and continue. Okay. Did you completed EPSM? Yes, I also completed my EPSM. Then continue. What's going to happen? All the papers you will be exempted. You will be just to need to complete that 36 months practical experience is required. Now let us make once again. You are completed every paper. You completed every paper. Continue. But you didn't completed this EPSM module. You didn't completed the ethics professional skills module. Now what's going to happen? You completed all papers. Now what is left? You have to do essential employability module skill. This essential employability module only. Since you completed all papers, but you didn't completed the EPSM, you will be required to only do that EPSM. This is the transitional tool. So please utilize this. Did you like this tool? Are you going to use this tool today itself? Do comment. Let me check. In between. Let me check what all the comments. Let me check what all the papers. The comments. In total, there are only 11 papers now. 3 in knowledge level, 5 in expertise level, and 3 in the final professional module. Okay, is this clear? Yeah. Fine. Now, one student is asking, I completed 12 papers. So let's take this. What's going to happen? I completed 12 papers means ACCA qualification. Let's continue. BT, FA, MA, law, taxation, FR, AA, PM, FM. All these till knowledge and skills level is completed. Out of this professional paper, let us assume you completed the which one? The mandatory paper, SBL and SBR. These are the mandatory papers. These also you already completed. Out of this optional, you already completed one more. What is going to happen? You completed EPSM also. Continue. That means all of your paper is completed. Your EPM is also completed. now you need to go with complete your PER requirement only. Now let us put the 12 papers criteria without mandatory. If that 12 paper you by June 2027, that July 2027, you completed 12 papers, including that mandatory paper, then you are eligible for ACCA affiliation. But you have to complete that 36 months practical requirement to get an that membership. Now once again, you are a student. Let us continue. You are a student for ACCA qualification. Continue. You completed all these papers, okay? You completed all these papers, but you didn't wrote initially the mandatory papers. You initially attended the optional papers, okay? Now what is going to happen? You completed EPSM. Let's say you didn't completed EPSM as well. What's going to happen? Your knowledge and expertise module is over. Now you have to write the mandatory paper. 2 papers is here. And since you completed 2 optional papers, no need to write the optional papers, but still you have to complete that new employability module. So this will be the structural changes going to happen at the transitional period. Now let us consider few frequently asked questions from this area. I discuss what happens at this point. Hope this is clear. Is there any other query come? Knowledge level full exam pass ആയതിനു ശേഷം മാത്രമാണോ skills level exam എഴുതാൻ പറ്റുന്നത്? See, in current scenario, if you are attempting the final paper in the knowledge level, along with attending the final paper, the question was like this. Let's say there was a query regarding, one second, let me zoom out this. What happened? In knowledge level, they completed K1, K2. They are attempting K3. Can I book or can I start with expertise level? Yes. But before attempting the K3 or before booking the exams for the K3, you cannot start with the expertise level. It is similar as our current system. Now, please listen carefully, okay? Please listen carefully. There is an essential employability module. Is it mandatory to complete? Can you comment? Is it mandatory to complete this essential employability module? There will be some lag between what I am saying and what you commenting. I wait for that. Essential employability module. Is it mandatory? Yes or no? Can you comment? Yes. There are 4 essential employability module. At foundation level, you have to complete enterprise and entrepreneurship. At knowledge level, you have to complete responsible business management. At expertise level, you have to complete technology empowered. And at strategic professional, you have to complete ethical sustainable leadership. Now, there is an optional employability module. There are 4 essential employability module, and there are many, ACCA team said there are many optional employability module. There are many, and they give some hints. This optional module can be use of accounting software, cloud accounting. What are the accounting software currently majorly available? It could be Tally, it could be Zoho Books. And similar to cloud accounting, there are a lot of ERPs is available, SAP, okay? And personal effectiveness, technology, AI, it could be AI integrated Power BI tool. All these are optional modules. No need to do mandatory do this. But do remember, if you complete this optional module, you have to go with 36 months experience is required to get our membership, right? We require 36 months of experience is required. Out of 36 months, 6 months can be counted if you complete this optional module. For each of the optional module, see, right now there is a limited information available from this optional employability module. They said use of accounting software will be there, cloud accounting will be there, technology will be there, AI will be there. And if you complete these optional employability module, for each module you will be awarded certain months. A maximum of 6 months can be counted towards your 36 months. That means if you complete this optional employability module, you have to work only 30 months with the external industry or external companies to earn this membership. So that's a wonderful area. This is aligned with the current requirement of the industry, the current and future requirement of the industry. Optional employability module, there are good number of optional employability module. If you complete this, you will be awarded a maximum of 6 months, which can be counted towards this 36 months experience. Is it clear, guys? Is this clear? Is this clear? Could you please comment? Could you please comment? Yes? Okay. So optional employability module is optional, but if you do this, you will be awarded a maximum of 6 months, which can be counted towards your 36 months practical experience. Now there is an question. There's a question by Radin. What is this module? Is it like an exam? See, it is giving you a practical simulated experience. They will create a simulated software. ACCA will create some simulated software where you can practice it. Definitely there will be some assessments. Will there be an assessment for element with essential employability modules? For essential employability modules, students will be assessed in order to demonstrate how they gain their knowledge in this area. So ACCA said for the essential employability modules, definitely there will be exams, which will be computer-based exams. It will be just in that module itself, ACCA will teach you how to use the software, how to integrate your knowledge in AI and all. And at the end of the module, definitely there will be something similar to a quiz model exam testing will be there. If you go through the EPSM module also, there is at the end of the EPSM, there is an assessment is there. Similarly, there is some assessment going to be for this essential employability module. Now for the optional employability module, is there any assessment? Further information will be available at later date. ACCA right now said, we are not saying that whether there is an assessment or not for the optional employability. They are working on that, and on a further date, more information will be available on this. Now, there is another question. When this optional employability module need to be completed? This essential employability module for each level, let's say at foundation level, at knowledge level, at expertise level, and at the strategic profession level, each 4 levels, there is an essential employability module. This module has to be completed within each level of the ACCA qualification. So if you want to be completed by this foundation level, you have to complete this. So student, before moving to the knowledge level, this essential employability module has to be completed. Before moving to the employability module, you have to complete the essential employability module at the knowledge level. So that means if you want to progress to the next level, you have to complete this essential. Let's say you are learning K1, K2, K3. You just started with K1. Can you attend this essential employability module for that knowledge level? Yes, you can attempt. You can attempt before or during or after the exam. You can see, this is the knowledge level. You can do this essential module before starting this knowledge level, or during this, or after this, but you have to complete this before advancing to the next level. That means if you want to move to the next level, you have to complete this essential module. But essential module can be done before this K level, or during the K level, or after the K level also can be done. But it has to be before this expertise level. Okay? And regarding this optional employability, at any time regarding accounting softwares, cloud accounting, that AI integration, all these optional modules can be done at any level. If you are at K level, you can go with that. If you are at expertise level also, you can go with that. So there is no time for doing optional employability, but for essential, if you want to advance to the next level, you have to complete that essential employability, prior essential employability module. Okay. Now there is a question regarding optional employability modules be available to ACCA members. Yes, this is available to the current ACCA member. Right now, I am a fellow member of the ACCA. There is an option for me to do this optional employability modules. Now, still students need to complete the PER. Yes, the student need to complete 36 months and they have to complete their performance objectives as well. Towards this 36 months, that 6 months will be counted if you complete those optional employability modules. Okay, so these are the few questions that I already inputted in my slide. Now let me consider your specific questions. Okay. Sir, what about the September attempt students? Will there be any changes for them? September means the next September, right? Till, see, which all exam sitting is remaining? September, in 2025, we got September, December exam. In 2026, we got March, June, September and December. For 2027, we got March exam and June exam. Till this point, there is no change. There is no change. Your new structure will be applicable for the first exam will be for the September session, for the September 2027 exam. Now, optional employable modules, if we finish 13 papers before 2027, still it will be needed to complete 2 or will be exempted. Let's say by this level you completed all 13 papers and you completed EPSM. By June 2027, you completed the current 13 papers and all the EPSM modules. Then what is going to happen? No need to do the new exams, no need to do that essential module. You will be awarded credit for that. You have to complete only 36 months practical experience. The question was asked by Jins Thomas. Hope I addressed that. Okay, next question. Sir, conditional exemption, actual exemption I convert akade, penal exemption according to the current structure. See, it is asking about there are some exemption being awarded for the prior education. Let's say you have some MSc, you have some bachelor degree, you will be awarded some exemption. That exemption will be still available till this date. Till this date. New exemption will be there. Exemption will be awarded for the prior, but new exemption criteria will be announced soon. There is right now, they said information regarding new exemption will be, they have to make MOU between different universities and different learning providers based on their new syllabus. So the current exemption route will be applicable till June 2027. New exemption route definitely will be there. That's ACCA said. New exemption, this exemption route will be there, but there will be some changes. What will be that changes will be according to the syllabus change in the university and syllabus change according to the ACCA. Right now they said it will be there, but they will give information more in a later date. Next question. Sir, would you think will have an advantage in the market? Yes, definitely. See, I posted one Instagram post regarding this. Which one? The initial slide. I posted this initial slide in my Instagram page. This I posted in my Instagram page. After that, the current members, the current ACCA members, many current ACCA members were directly messaging, this is something great. Action has been taken by ACCA. These are the topics: AI, digital, technology, or data analytics. All this is what is required for the current and future industry. It is very good initiative by the ACCA. This is not just said by me. It is widely said by the current members who is working in the industry. So this is the response from the industry. This change is very much required, and this is going to be a game changer change for ACCA candidates. Okay. Sir, if I complete 12 papers by 2027 June, then can do other optional papers also? Yes, you can do. See, right now how many papers are there? There are 13 papers. Out of that, out of 4 optionals, we can write only 2. No, not like that. If you wish, after completing the exams, if you wish to write more optional papers, yes, you can write more optional papers. Even, see, while I was doing ACCA paper, I have to write 14 papers. Okay, and still I will be eligible to do the other optional papers which I didn't clear. So if you completed 12 papers and if you want to do the new optional papers, still you will be eligible to the those optional papers you didn't complete it. Now, sir, if I completed 12 papers by June 2027, then I will be automatically an ACCA affiliate? Yes, you will be automatically ACCA affiliate if you completed the mandatory papers and EPSM module also. By June 2027, you completed, let's say, 12 papers, which includes the mandatory paper SBR and SPL, and you also completed EPSM, then automatically you will become an ACCA affiliate. You have to complete that 36 months practical experience requirement only. That was the question by Munawar. 12 paper and EPSM completed, then can I be an automatic affiliate? Yes, you will be an automatic affiliate. But why you wait? Why you wait? That's an actually you have to think. See, right now we are at 2025. You have to wait till 2027. Okay, if you completed 12 papers at this moment, you have to awarded by an ACCA affiliate. You have to wait for 2 more years. By 2 years, if you write that one remaining paper now itself, you will be immediately affiliate and you can start your global opportunity, global exposure in next attempt itself, right? So please don't wait. If you are left with one paper only, I suggest write immediately. Write immediately. 1 or 2 papers, write immediately. Don't pause your studies. Don't pause your studies. See, this is going to happen in next 2 years. It's a material time. So please don't pause your studies, continue it. And if you want to learn after completion also, if you want to learn these new modules, new technology advancement, still you will be eligible to learn this. Even I completed my ACCA past in a long back years, right? Still I will be eligible to do this, those optional modules, technology things and all. Definitely I can do. Okay. Sir, extra degree is important. Definitely one bachelor's degree, a minimum bachelor's degree you should do. Why? Because while you go for an visa procedures in different countries, the criteria for the visa procedures is different. They might consider ACCA qualifications as just an certification. So for that thing, we have to always pursue an bachelor's degree. I don't say you have to always do BSc. You can do that as well. Still, you can go for with a good bachelor program in our Indian universities also. Okay. If I have a BCom, will I have to do foundation? No. If you have a BCom, no need to go with the foundation level. You'll be started with, you'll be even exempted with knowledge level and expertise level. Does this suggest that it is beneficial to identify our interest early and pursue relevant subject and expertise subjects such as audit or tax? Can we get into audit, for example, if you opted for tax? Yeah, definitely. This flexibility allows us to identify our core area, our interest areas and all. Then what? If I have almost all questions I addressed, right? Is there anything left? Definitely there will be something left. There will be, see, always look out on this ACCA global page. There are a lot of contents. There are a lot of contents available. There are a lot of contents available in the ACCA website. I will share these links. Okay, share this links in this comment section. So this is the key page. The future ACCA qualification explained. They are explaining regarding how future ACCA qualification, they are talking, if you click exams, you'll get the details of about exam. If you click employability modules, you'll get the details of employability modules. And there are a lot of other points also. If you want to know the timeline, if you want to know the infographic, if you want to use the transitional rules, if you have still questions, there are good number of FAQs is given. Go through this. Out of these FAQs, whichever is mostly asked in my DM, I taken from here only. So there are a lot of good question FAQs is given by the ACCA itself. And watch out this page, and the page of Elance will be continuously updating the contents in our social media pages like YouTube, Instagram, and in everywhere. So this change is going to be a game changer for our for our future career and all. So embrace ourselves. Let's work together for a better, bright, great future. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. By this final note, let me conclude this session.